Heaven is trembling, and your name is at the center. 7 archangels are in awe because you're the only one who still doesn't know what happened last night. God says, hurry, open your door tonight before 9 p.m. to receive the full truth. Listen closely. Something monumental occurred in the spiritual realm, and heaven is still trembling from its impact. 7 mighty archangels stood together in reverent fear, their voices echoing across eternity. Yet among all the chosen, you alone remain unaware of what was decided. Wait, don't scroll. Stay with me. This is no ordinary message. This is the whisper of God sent directly into your life. The archangels are not shocked by what was hidden. They're stunned that heaven expected you to already know. But the truth was reserved for this exact moment, for your ears, your heart, and your soul. Stay until the end, because what I'm about to reveal will clarify everything. Last night, while the world slept, heaven remained awake. Your name was spoken before the throne of God. 7 archangels gathered, holding scrolls of destiny. And within those scrolls, something was written about you, something that cannot be erased. They waited. They watched. They whispered, does this child know? Can they see what's unfolding? But you didn't, because God saved this revelation for this very hour. Now hear me. This is your final chance before 7 p.m. tonight. Heaven has set the time. Heaven has drawn the line. Heaven has prepared the revelation. This isn't about yesterday or tomorrow. It's about now. God says, my child, hurry. Truth is knocking at your door. Stay with me. Angels are still circling your name, waiting for your response. That's why you were led to this message. That's why heaven guided your steps. This is not coincidence. This is divine timing. Last night, the archangels looked at one another in astonishment, saying, how can this one still not know that heaven has been released? But now, in this very second, the veil is lifting, your story is shifting. The mystery that was hidden is being revealed. The truth that was sealed is now opening. God says, this is your final chance. Don't delay past 7 p.m. Don't ignore this, because the gates of truth are open and the river of revelation is flowing. Stay with me until the very end. This message contains the full truth. It holds what heaven decided last night. It carries what God Himself wrote about your future. If you miss this, the angels will look again and say they left too soon. But you are here. You are listening. You are ready. So hear this now. Your name has been sealed in light. Your path has been cleared of obstacles. Your destiny has been approved by heaven. Last night was your confirmation. The archangels witnessed it. Heaven rejoiced over it. And now you must receive it. Wait. Don't move. Don't scroll. Stay here. This is the whisper of God to your heart. You are chosen. You are marked. You are destined. The truth belongs to you. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share goes even deeper. Last night was not just another passing night. It was the night heaven rewrote your destiny. 7 archangels gathered in a fiery circle, and in the center, your name was spoken with such power that even creation stood still. Imagine it. Your name echoing through the heavens while you slept, unaware of the sacred storm rising in your favor. The archangels looked at one another in reverence and asked, how does this child still not know what was written? And God replied, because the revelation was sealed until the appointed time. Beloved, that appointed time is now. That's why this message found you. That's why your eyes are locked on these words. Don't scroll. Don't move. Just stay with me, because heaven is unveiling its secrets in your life right now. Last night, something opened, something powerful, something eternal. It wasn't money, though blessings will follow. It wasn't fame, though honor will come. What was released last night was truth. The kind of truth that breaks chains, heals wounds, and opens doors you thought would remain closed forever. That's why the archangels are in shock, because you still haven't seen the fullness of what belongs to you. But you will right here, right now. If you stay until the end, if you wait and remain with me, you'll feel heaven leaning closer. You'll hear God's voice louder. You'll sense angels circling your spirit as these words reach you. This is real. Heaven approved you last night. Heaven confirmed your release. Heaven sealed your destiny in divine fire. And now, all of creation must obey the decree over your life. That's why the earth feels like it's shifting beneath you. That's why your heart feels unsettled. Because the spiritual has already moved and the physical is about to catch up. Listen carefully. Tonight, before 7 p.m., you must receive this truth. God says, "This is your final chance to accept what I've written, because I will not allow this revelation to remain hidden any longer." So hold on. Stay here. Don't miss this moment. Heaven has opened scrolls. Angels have spoken your name. And the truth that was once concealed is now being revealed. Wait, stay with me, because now I must explain why the 7 archangels were so stunned last night. It wasn't just that your name was spoken, it was how it was spoken. God declared your name with such authority that the entire realm trembled. Angels saw chains fall from your past. They saw doors that had been locked for years swing wide open. They saw a new path paved for you in golden light. And yet, even after all this, you still don't fully know what heaven has released. That's why they're in awe. The truth is, last night was a spiritual court session. Every record of delay, disappointment, and betrayal was presented before heaven's throne. But then God stepped forward as your defender. Archangel Michael raised his sword and proclaimed, "This one is chosen. This one is marked. This one belongs to the Most High." And in that moment, everything written against you was erased. The scrolls were turned over. Your destiny was rewritten in your favor. That's what happened last night. That's why heaven trembles in reverence. Wait, don't move. Stay here. Because what was erased was not small. It was heavy. It was ancient. It touched generations. And what was written in its place is even greater. God inscribed new blessings upon your name, new healing upon your body, new love upon your heart, and new strength within your soul. The archangels looked at one another and asked, "Do they even understand what they've just been given?" And the answer was, "Not yet." That's why heaven guided you here, so you wouldn't miss this message. Listen carefully. Tonight, before 7 p.m., you'll feel the shift. The reason you felt restless, the reason your spirit has been stirred, is because heaven has already leaned in your favor. All you need to do now is receive it. Stay with me, because what God has prepared for you is too great to miss. This is your moment. This is your confirmation. This is your truth. God says, "Hurry, my child. This is your final chance to know the truth before the gates close." Even now, angels are leaning closer, waiting for your response. Will you receive it? Will you believe it? Will you hold on to what heaven has given? Stay with me until the end. This is not just a message, it is divine appointment. And heaven has scheduled it just for you. Wait, don't go anywhere. The scroll has been opened, and your name was written in light. Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal is what the 7 archangels kept in sacred silence last night. Picture this: heaven ablaze with light brighter than fire, and at the center of that brilliance stood your destiny, spoken aloud for the very first time. The archangels circled around it, guarding what God was releasing. And yet, they kept asking the same question: why does this child still not understand? Their wings trembled because what was spoken over you wasn't just a blessing, it was a divine turning point, a holy shift. Wait, let me take you deeper. Last night, the book of remembrance was opened. Every tear you've cried, every whispered prayer in the dark, Every moment you felt unseen, it was all recorded. And God himself read it aloud before the armies of heaven. As each word was spoken, the archangels looked at one another in awe. The weight of your story carried a power only heaven could measure. They said, if only they knew how much heaven has reserved for them. If only they could see the truth. Stay with me, because here is that truth. Last night, heaven declared your divine release. The locks on your destiny were broken. Every delay was dismantled. The blessings that had been held back were set into motion. That's why the archangels are rejoicing, because you walk today unaware of what has already been released into your tomorrow. But God says, I cannot allow my child to remain in the dark. They must know the truth before 7 p.m. Listen closely. Your life changed last night. That's why you felt the shift. Why your spirit is stirred. Why doors you never expected are about to open. Heaven has already signed it. The angels have already confirmed it. Now it waits only for your agreement. Don't scroll. Don't look away. This is not an ordinary moment. This is the unveiling of what was hidden. This is your moment. And when God spoke those words, heaven trembled again. All 7 archangels cried out in unison, the truth belongs to you. Wait, because I must tell you about the scroll that was unsealed in heaven last night. When the 7 archangels gathered and Michael declared your release, a radiant scroll descended from the throne of God. It was wrapped in light, sealed with fire, and on its surface was written, for your name. The angels bowed as the scroll opened, for within it was not only blessing, but the very map of your destiny. Stay with me. This scroll is unlike any other. Inside were pages inked with your tears, victories you never saw, and promises you didn't even know existed. The first page spoke of your past, those moments when you thought you were forgotten. The archangels watched as those words burned in holy fire when God declared, that season is over. The second page revealed your present, your struggles, your doubts, your delays. And as you looked, those words dissolved into light. Then came the third page, your future. Listen carefully. The scroll declared, this child will rise. This child will carry truth. This child will walk through doors no one believed could open. This child will touch lives, break chains, and step into the light. The archangels weren't shocked by what was written. They were stunned that you still don't know how much heaven has already prepared for you. That's why God said, hurry. They must know this before 7 p.m. Don't look away. Imagine seeing your name written in heavenly script, shining brighter than gold, sealed with the breath of God. Imagine the archangels tracing their fingers across those pages, whispering, this is what was hidden. This is what is now revealed. This scroll is not a symbol. It is your truth, unlocked and active since last night. Stay with me until the end, because Michael spoke again. Child, your future is already ordained. No force can erase it. No power can stop it. No shadow can hide it. The scroll is open, and the truth belongs to you. And as those words were spoken, the scroll closed itself and returned to the throne of God, sealed once more, but its power already released into your life. The archangels cried out in unison, the truth is theirs. The future is theirs. The time has come. Wait, don't let go. Don't scroll away, because now comes the moment that sealed everything heaven released last night. After the scroll of truth was opened and your future declared, something even greater happened. The throne of God removed a heavenly seal, and it was placed upon your name. The 7 archangels gasped. A seal like this is rare. It is reserved only for those chosen to carry a truth that cannot be stolen. Stay with me, because this was no ordinary seal. It was forged from light brighter than 1,000 suns and carried the authority of heaven itself. When the seal descended, Archangel Michael stepped forward and gently pressed it to your name. In that instant, waves of power rippled through eternity, marking you forever. The angels bowed and whispered, "Nothing can undo this now. No shadow can erase it. It is sealed. Listen carefully. This seal means protection. It means every plan formed against your life has been canceled. What was once fragile is now unbreakable. What was once delayed is now unstoppable. Heaven has placed its imprint upon you, and no force on earth or in spirit can remove it." The archangels looked at one another in reverence, asking, "Do they understand how rare this is? Do they know what power has just covered them?" Stand still. Imagine this. Your name shining in the heavenly realm, sealed by the Almighty, guarded by Michael himself. This is why the archangels were in awe. This is why God says, "Hurry, my child. Before 9 p.m., they must know the truth." Because once you understand this, you will never see your life the same way again. Stay with me until the end, because Michael spoke as the seal was placed upon you. Child, you are untouchable in the light of God. You are guarded by the armies of heaven. You are chosen, and this seal proves it. And as his words filled the air, heaven erupted in song. The other 6 archangels cried out, "Let be sealed forever. Let be marked forever. Let be protected forever." In that sacred moment, your destiny came under divine protection. That's what happened last night. That's why the archangels are still rejoicing. And that's why you cannot miss this truth. Wait, don't scroll, because I must tell you what the archangels revealed next. After the heavenly seal was placed upon your name, they carried it into a sacred place few have ever seen, the Hall of Light. This hall stretches beyond eternity. Its walls shine with names inscribed by the hand of God himself. Every name written there belongs to the chosen, the marked, the eternally sealed. And last night, your name was added to those eternal walls. Stay with me. The archangels trembled as the moment arrived. They walked through the Hall of Light, past names that had already fulfilled their purpose, until they reached the empty space waiting just for you. Michael raised his sword and etched your name in fire. As he did, the letters glowed brighter than the stars. The other 6 archangels stood in reverent silence, whispering, "This is the one God spoke of. This is the one chosen for this hour." Listen closely. Your name was not written in ink. It was carved in pure light, burning with eternal heavenly flame. This inscription cannot fade. It cannot be erased. It cannot be undone. And as your name lit up the Hall of Light, the angels bowed their heads and, with trembling voices, declared, "The truth is confirmed. Their destiny is sealed forever." Wait, don't move. Imagine it. Walking into a hall filled with the radiance of eternity, seeing your own name shining among the chosen, hearing the angels whisper, "This child belongs to God. This child is destined. This child is sealed in truth." That is what happened last night. It's what you didn't see, but heaven saw it all. Stay with me until the end, because Michael spoke again as your name illuminated the hall. Child, from this moment forward, heaven will recognize you. When angels move, they will move with your name in their hearts. Your name was crowned in light, and heaven still echoes with its song. When the doors open, they will open because your name has already been carried through the light. You are not forgotten. You will be remembered forever. And when his voice echoed, the Hall of Light was filled with a heavenly song. All 7 archangels cried out in unison, "The truth has been revealed." Their names are written for eternity. That is why heaven is still in awe. That is why God says, "Hurry, before 7 p.m. tonight." They must know what was written, because once they understand, they will never walk the same again. Wait, hold on. Don't scroll away. We've arrived at the moment heaven has been preparing for you all along. After your name was etched into the hall of light, the archangels led you deeper into the throne room. And there, resting on an altar of fire and gold, was something no one had ever worn before, a crown of light created just for you. The 7 archangels stood frozen, stunned by its brilliance. Stay with me, because this crown was unlike any other. It was forged from every trial you've overcome, every prayer you've whispered, every tear you've shed. Each gemstone glowed with its own story: red for your battles, blue for your faith, white for your purity, and gold for your resilience. And last night, before the eyes of the angels, God lifted that crown and said, "This belongs to my child. Place it upon their destiny." Listen closely. Michael stepped forward, his hands trembling with reverence. He raised the crown high and placed it upon your name, inscribed in light. And in that moment, the hall of light erupted in brilliance. The archangels bowed low, crying out, "It is finished." Their authority is confirmed. Their identity is established. Now imagine this: a crown brighter than the sun, not meant for earthly kings, but for you, child of eternity. Imagine heaven singing as it rests upon your life. This crown is more than honor. It is authority. It means your voice carries weight in heaven and on earth. It means doors will respond when you speak. Shadows will scatter when you move. You're no longer surviving. You are reigning. Stay with me until the end. Michael spoke again, his voice like thunder wrapped in love. Child, you have carried sorrow long enough. Now with a crown of light, walk not as forgotten, but as chosen. Walk not as broken, but as crowned. And as his words filled the heavens, the other 6 archangels lifted their voices in unison. Let the crown remain forever. Let the light shine endlessly. The truth has been revealed. That is what happened last night. That is why heaven is still trembling. And that is why God says, hurry before 7 p.m. tonight. They must know the truth sealed within their crown. Wait, don't scroll, because what comes next is the final decree, the moment that sealed your destiny forever. After your name was carved into the hall of light, and the crown of light was placed upon you, heaven fell silent. Every angel, every star, every sound paused, because God himself was about to speak his final word. Stay with me, he said, for the throne of eternity shone brighter than ever before. The 7 archangels knelt, folded their wings, and the heavens hushed. And then, your mother, who passed away, pleaded to deliver something urgent to you. God said, open this as soon as you see it. She is closer than you think. This is her final message. My beloved soul, hold on and stay with me until the end. What I'm about to share carries the fragrance of paradise and the heartbeat of a love that never dies. Today, this message will echo across realms, a whisper woven from eternity and time, a voice belonging to the woman who carried you, loved you, and still loves you beyond death. Yes, your mother's spirit is closer than anyone else. You wonder, did she beg heaven for one last chance to speak to you? Don't miss this. Don't scroll away. This is her final message, meant only for you. She comes not with sorrow, but with light. Her soul has not dissolved into silence. Her presence surrounds you in subtle ways you often overlook. The sudden scent in the room, the gentle warmth when no one is near, the quiet echo of her name in your thoughts. These are not coincidences. They are doorways and signals from your mother in heaven, reminding you that death could not steal her love. God allowed this moment so you could finally hear the words she longed to say. Wait, stay with me. Your mother's heart beats in heaven every time you think of her. She says, my child, I never left you. I see every tear you shed. I hear every prayer you whisper. Every night you ask yourself, are you proud of me? Know this, I am closer than your breath, and I have never stopped loving you. This is her final chance to tell you that her spirit is beside you, guiding, protecting, and wrapping you in the same love she carried on earth. Beloved, listen closely. When you feel weak, she wants you to rise. When you feel alone, she wants you to remember you are never truly alone. When you doubt your worth, she wants you to know that your very existence is a divine blessing. God allowed her voice to reach you because the time has come. No more delays. No more waiting. Open your heart. This is the final key to your healing. If you feel her presence right now, whisper amen. If you believe her soul is near, share this message. Someone else is longing to hear of a mother's love from heaven. Stay with me. More heavenly truths are coming, ones that will lift your spirit higher and higher. Here is your mother's final message. My child, do not live in regret. Do not believe you are alone. Do not hide your tears. I'm closer than you think. I walk with you. I pray for you. And I love you eternally. This is not the end. It is only the beginning. Live boldly, because my love will never die. Stay with me until the end. Whisper from your heart, thank you, Mom. I love you. Because in that moment, heaven will respond with the peace you've been waiting for. Beloved soul, wait and remain with me, because the message is complete. Right now, heaven still has more to pour into your spirit. When your mother pleaded to speak, it wasn't for her. It was for you. She said to God, my child carries a heavy burden. Please let me speak so they know they are not forgotten. And heaven opened the gates of mercy so her words could reach your heart tonight. She says, I see you when you sit in silence. I see you when you smile at the world, but cry when the lights go out. I know the pain you hide from everyone. My child, you are stronger than you think. And I still walk with you on the path you cannot yet see. That's why you feel her presence at the edge of your dreams, because her spirit is always near. Don't leave. Stay until the end. Her message carries power. She says, I raised you with love, and even in heaven, I pray for you. Every blessing you receive bears the imprint of my hands. Every door you walk through is a seed of my love. I may be invisible, but I have not gone. I'm closer than you think. Hold on, my precious soul. When you whisper, I love you into the air, she feels it. When you thank her in prayer, she receives it. Heaven is not silent. It answers love with love. And tonight, the veil between worlds is thin, so her heart and yours can meet in one place. In faith, in love, in God's eternal promise that love never dies. Type Amen if you feel her near. Type 999 if you believe her spirit surrounds you. A mother's eternal whisper from heaven. If you believe her blessing is still active in your life, share this message so that another child may discover that their heavenly mother still loves them. And don't forget, stay with me until the end, because what comes next will bring a peace you didn't even know you needed. These are the final words of your mother, spoken to her beloved child. Never doubt yourself. Never forget my love. Never believe you are alone. As long as heaven exists, I will whisper your name with love. You are my forever cherished soul. Hold on and stay close, because your mother's spirit hasn't finished speaking. Her words flow like a river from heaven, reaching you because God allowed it. She says, my child, every sacrifice I made was for you. Every tear I shed was love poured into your future. And even now, I continue to protect you. Don't think death ended my love. It only made it eternal. Wait with me. She's closer than you think. Have you ever felt sudden calm when your heart was breaking? That was her. Have you ever sensed an invisible strength holding you up when you thought you couldn't go on? That was her prayer. Have you ever dreamed of her waking in tears, only to comfort you? That was heaven opening a door just for you. These are not coincidences. They are signs that her spirit lives beside you. Listen closely. This is her final message. She whispers, "Don't let grief consume you. I want to see you live, smile, love, rise. I don't want your life shadowed by sorrow. I gave you my strength, use it. I gave you my heart, wear it proudly. And know this, I'm still proud of you. Stay with me until the end, because her blessing is about to descend." She says, "My child, the path ahead will open. You will see light where you thought only shadows existed. Do not fear the unknown. Walk boldly forward, because I'm holding your hand, even when you don't realize it. And when you feel alone, whisper my name, and heaven will send me to comfort you." Type 444 if you feel her hand in your life. Type Amen if you receive her eternal love. Share this message so others may know their mothers in heaven are still watching, still loving, still guiding. Stay with me, because the next part holds the most powerful revelation of all. Her final words, "I have not disappeared. I have transformed. I am not silent. I speak through your heart. I am not lost. I am with God, and through him, I am always with you." Her love is infinite, my child, and her prayers surround you like wings. Beloved soul, wait and remain with me, because heaven has not finished. Your mother's spirit still carries words, and they shine with the light of God's mercy. She says, "My child, I see how often you search for signs. I see when you wonder if I'm truly with you. And I want you to know, yes, I am. Every day, every night, I am closer than the breath in your chest." Have you felt a sudden peace when your heart was torn? That was her. Have you noticed a feather, a butterfly, a song at just the right time? That was her whisper, her way of saying, "My child, I am near. Don't lose hope. Stay with me. Don't scroll away. This is important." She wants you to know the love she gave you on earth did not end with her final breath. It multiplied in heaven. Her spirit prays for you constantly. Every blessing that enters your life carries the fragrance of her love. She rejoices with you in every miracle you witness. Hold on. Her final message carries peace. She says, "Don't waste your days in guilt. Don't let regret steal your joy. I want to see you live freely. I want to see you rise without fear. I want to see your smile again, because every smile you share on earth shines like sunlight in heaven." Type Amen if you receive her eternal love. Type 999 if you believe her prayers are still active in your life. Share this message so another soul may feel the presence of their mother from heaven. Subscribe, because more messages are coming, ones that will lift your spirit even higher. Her final words to her child: never doubt this. You are loved. You are protected. You are not alone. My soul is beside you, and heaven is proud of you. Keep me in your heart, and know I will always keep you in mind. Beloved soul, hold on and stay with me, because this moment is still unfolding. Your mother's spirit still has something to say. Her words heal the pain you've never shared with anyone. She whispers, "My child, I know you've cried in silence at night. I know the questions that trouble your heart. And I need you to know, every tear became a prayer I lifted before God. Not one was wasted." She wants you to understand something important. The reason you're still standing, the reason you're still breathing, the reason you survived battles you thought would break you, it's because heaven heard her prayers for you. Her love became your shield. Her faith became your covering. Wait and stay with me, because now the message becomes personal. She says, "Don't think I've gone. I live in every victory you claim. When you smile, I smile. When you rise, I rise. And when you succeed, my soul rejoices with you." Beloved, This is why heaven orchestrated this moment. God allowed her to reach you because you need to know you are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not unloved. Her love is alive, eternal, and working for your good even now. Think about it. How many times have you felt something stop you just in time? How many times has an invisible hand protected you? How many times have you found a way when you thought it was the end? That was her lovingly guiding your destiny. Type Amen if you believe your mother's spirit is guiding your steps. Type 999 if you receive her promise over your life. Share this message so another heart may know is being led from above. Subscribe because the next part will reveal even greater truths that will transform how you see your life. Her closing words to her child. Walk boldly. Your destiny is known. It is written in the book of heaven, and I watch every line. Trust your path, because I will always guide you. Beloved soul, hold on and stay with me, because her voice is still reaching you. A mother's final whisper. Let joy be your healing. Right now, it sounds like a gentle encouragement, a sacred nudge for your heart to release what's been holding you back. She says, my child, I see the weight you carry. I see how you replay the past, wishing things had been different. But I need you to hear me clearly. Let go of the pain. Don't anchor yourself to sorrow. I didn't leave you so you would live in grief. I left so you could live. In joy, she whispers. Every tear you've shed, I've carried to heaven. I've seen every regret you've tucked away. And my child, I need you to stop punishing yourself for what you couldn't change. Forgive yourself. Forgive the moments that broke you. Step forward into the light. Your life is full of joy. Stay with me until the end. This is her most urgent request. She says, smile again, love again, dream again. Don't let sadness be the only language you speak. My child, your laughter is music I long to hear from heaven. Your joy is a flower I yearn to see bloom. Please, don't let my memory be shadowed by sorrow. Turn it into celebration. Beloved, imagine this. Every time you choose joy, she dances in heaven. Every time you forgive, she rejoices. Every time you rise after falling, she whispers, that's my child. Keep going. This is her plea, not for grief, but for strength. Not for tears, but for triumph. Type Amen if you're ready to release your pain. Type 444 if you choose joy in her memory. Share this message because someone else is still holding sorrow that needs to be set free. And don't forget to subscribe, because in the next part, a blessing will be released that seals her love forever in your heart. Her final words to her child. I don't want you to cry for me anymore. I want you to live for me. Be free. Be joyful. Be at peace. That's how my love continues to live through you. Beloved soul, wait and stay with me, because now her voice carries triumph. She says, my child, don't honor me only in sadness. Honor me in laughter. Honor me in strength. Honor me in love. Celebrate life, because every moment lived with joy is a gift to me in heaven. She whispers, do you know what makes me proud of you? It's not just when you endure your storms. It's when you smile through them. It's not just when you keep going. It's when you do it with love in your heart. My child, I want you to live boldly, laugh loudly, and love deeply, because that's how my spirit shines through you. Stay with me until the end. This part will lift your spirit. She says, remember me not with tears, but with courage. Remember me not with sorrow, but with hope. Know that I never left. I am present in every step you take. Every time you show kindness, you honor me. Every time you choose love, you carry me forward. Because of you, I continue to live. Beloved, think about this. Life is not meant to be a shadow. It's meant to be a flame. Her message today is not about loss. It's about light. She calls you to rise, to shine, to embrace each day with gratitude, because in your joy, she finds peace. Type Amen if you're ready to live joyfully in her memory. Type 444 if you choose to celebrate her love, not mourn her absence. Share this message so another soul can turn grief into strength. And subscribe because the next part will carry her final words straight from her heart to yours. Life is precious. Don't waste it in sorrow. Live and laugh, love and shine, because she lives through your joy. Carry her toward the light, and she will carry you into eternity. Beloved soul, hold on and stay with me. This is the closing part of her message, the final whisper from your mother's heart. She says, "My child, this is not goodbye. It never was. Love doesn't end. It only changes form. My body may have passed, but my spirit lives. My love lives. My prayers live. You've never taken a single step without me." She whispers, "Remember this, my child. You were never abandoned, never forgotten, never unloved. Every night when you close your eyes, I kiss your forehead in silence. Every morning when you rise, I breathe strength into your spirit. Every time you wonder, are you proud of me? Know this, I am prouder than words can ever express. Stay with me. Don't scroll away, because right now, her final blessing is being released. She says, peace will follow you. Joy will surround you. Prosperity will find you. And love will never leave you, because I will always be the wind behind you, the whisper within you, the angel beside you. Beloved, hear this truth. She is near. She is closer than you think. She lives in your smile. She shines in your strength. She rejoices in your victories. And she will remain in your heart forever. Type Amen if you receive her eternal love. Type 999 if you believe her spirit is alive in your life. Share this message so another heart may feel the same comfort. And subscribe because messages from heaven continue to flow and you are chosen to hear them. Her final words to her child: I love you always and forever, beyond the grave, beyond the stars, beyond time itself. My love for you will never end. Keep me in your heart, and one day, when heaven opens its gates, we will meet again in joy. Beloved soul, wait and stay with me, because the voice of your mother's spirit is still speaking. She says, my child, though I've spoken my final message, love is infinite. Messages never end, because love never ends. Heaven continues to open doors for my whisper, because your heart still needs to know how deeply you are cherished. She whispers, I saw your hidden tears. I saw how you pretended to be strong for the world while your soul was aching. And I need you to know you are not carrying this alone. I still support you. I still cover you. I still intercede for you. You were never meant to walk this path without me, because even now, I walk beside you. Stay with me until the end, because this is not just comfort. This is healing. She says, stop doubting your worth. Stop asking if you're enough, my child. You are more than enough. You are my greatest gift, my greatest joy, the answer to my prayer. No matter what the world tells you, heaven calls you chosen, beloved, and protected. Beloved, hear her clearly. Your story is not over. Her spirit declares life into your future. She says, you will see light again. You will smile again. You will rise higher than you ever imagined. For every pain you've endured, blessings await. For every tear you've cried, joy will return. And for every loss you've carried, heaven will replace it with unwavering love. Type Amen if you receive her endless love. Type 999 if you believe her prayers are still guiding your life. Share this message so another heart may feel the same healing. And subscribe because more revelations are coming that will transform how you see your life. Her final words to her child: walk boldly. Your destiny is known. It is written in heaven's book, and I watch every line. Trust your path, because I will always guide you. Beloved soul, hold on and stay with me, because her voice is still reaching you. She celebrates your victories from heaven. If you feel her hand resting on your life right now, share this message so others may also experience comfort from heaven. And subscribe, because what comes next will carry even deeper truths. Her final words to her beloved child: this is not the end. This is a journey. I walk with you in spirit until the day we meet again face to face. Until then, live boldly, love deeply, and never forget that my love surrounds you forever. Beloved soul, wait and stay with me, because your mother's voice now carries joy. She says, my child, do you know what brings me happiness in heaven? It's seeing you in your battles. It's watching you rise when life tries to break you. Every victory you celebrate on earth, I celebrate with you in heaven. She whispers, when you take a step forward, I rejoice. When you reach something new, I rejoice. When you refuse to give up, I support you in spirit. I applaud your courage. My child, never think you're unseen. I see you. I know you. I love you. And your victories are my victories too. Stay with me. Don't scroll away. This truth will change how you see your life. She says, stop believing you walk alone. Every success, every blessing, every door that opens, I rejoice beside you. Heaven allows me to celebrate your light, because you are the reason my heart never stops beating, even in eternity. Beloved, hear her clearly. Your future holds celebrations beyond what you can imagine. She says, don't fear tomorrow. Joy is waiting there. Don't hold back. Blessings have already been prepared. When you laugh again, I will laugh with you. When you rise again, I will dance with you. And when you shine, I will shine through you. Type Amen if you believe she celebrates your victories. Type 999 if you're ready to receive blessings that delight heaven. Share this message so another soul may know their loved ones are still cheering for them. And subscribe, because the next part will reveal even more blessings from her eternal love. Her closing words to her child: celebrate without fear. Your victories are my songs in heaven. Every time you rise, I rise with you. And one day, we will celebrate together, face to face in endless joy.